Okay.
And cookies, sessions, applications. Syntax is not changed, same as it is.
Okay.
What is a cookie?
Cookie is the one which saves the data temporarily, and the session for whole application. Sorry, for from one page to another page, and application from one through entire application. But cookies within the page, I guess.
Yeah. So finally, basically, cookie, what we can say as, we can store data in two levels. One is in memory, within the browser. Data is always stored in browser. That is called as cookie. Okay. So it is going to maintain its information within the browser. That is what we call it as client. Client is a browser, right? So in browser, the another one is in system. So if you want to store any data in a browser, this is, we call it as in memory. In memory cookie. Cookie is this, in memory. And in system, if you store the data in your system, then that is what we call it as persistent. Okay, so cookie is nothing but any information. Any means not tables and all, only text based information. You want to store in a browser, in memory cookie. You want to store in a system permanently with a specific time period, that is persistent. Persistent cookies. Remember me. Remember me means what? Persistent. Just you entered and go, and it is showing your name or your email, anything. That is text-based information until sign out. Once you sign out, it will go on. Once you close the browser, it will close. That is in memory. Okay. So, how to store the data into a cookie, and how to store the data into a session. That's important for us. And you want to store any data here, whatever generally in ASP.NET cookies of, okay, any name we can give it. But whereas here, whatever response is coming, that we are going to store in MVC. Just we can add response dot, the name is cookie. So this cookie, remaining syntax same. Whatever name you want, we can give inside of this brackets, and what value will be there, that value we can write like this. And you want to make this one as permanent. This is what in memory. Because you are just storing, but you are not specifying any time for this. So this one we can make it as persistent. Along with this one, we can add the time also, like when it will be going to expire. So we can see this is a cookie will expire next 2 days, or next 3 days, or next 1 week, or 1 year, something like that. So if you want to be mentioned something like, date time dot now dot add 2 days or 3 days, something like this. If you are mentioned like this, then this is what we call it as persistent, because your information is stored in the system until that specific time. The day I showed you here, shall learn cookies. All the user visited information, day by day, everything will be stored in this file. So once we clicked on that, then Skype is using cookie. It is going to store the information in the encryption format as like this. Whatever login, once you log in, remember me forever, you are not sign out. It is holding the user details into your local PC until you click on sign out. It will erase the data. Okay. So This is the difference. Persistent cookie and in-memory cookie. With simply says that if you are not set any expiration, then that is called as in-memory. If you set any expiry, then that will becomes under persistent. So simply in-memory for browser storage and persistent is the system storage. Okay. And now session also. Session will be, what is the difference? It will be stored only text-based data. It cannot handle tables, themes, XML files and all. But whereas here, anytime you want to store text, you want to store tables, anything, it will be possible. Not only page to page, entire the site. These three for entire the site. Wherever you want, you can use it. But only small difference is, it is only text-based data information only will carry, and it is for any type of information, any pages. So, and this is for a special usage, means site. These two is not going to included any site related, but this is application is site related things. When the site is started, when the site is stopped, when user is came, when user is sign out, that type of kind of related things we can handle it by using applications. So this is for site started and site shut down. That means site never shut down. That means the site never stopped until they remove the website from the internet. And user logged in. This is what we call as sign in. User sign out. Sign out or log out. Only such type of special cases. But basically that one also we can use as a cookie, we can use as a session. But only thing is the difference. So if this scenario for only text-based information, we want to store in a browser or we want to store a specific time, enough, use cookie. But any type of data, use session. And site-related things especially, then we can use applications. Okay. And syntax is same for session. Session syntax is not changed, but cookie syntax similar. This is session of what we are using here. Variable name is equal to value. Now here also we can use session of variable name is equal to value. Application syntax also not changed. Same thing. Whatever application you want to store and as well as you want to be retrieved. 1 second. So this is add one controller. This is a return to the video. So now we can store some information. Already we know VBAC. Some message we can give. You are visiting. Last way without cookie, we can see last. Last visited date. And now if you want to be applied expiry, this is in memory. It's not going to expire. Right click on index, add view.
Sujata, I have a doubt. What is that? Instead of using viewbag and viewbag and those things, we use strongly typed view to pass a message. What does that mean?
I didn't understand. View back.
The material you gave me, right? In that I read like instead of using viewbag, we
Yeah,
can.
now I can hear.
Instead of using view back, we need to use strongly typed view to pass message from control to view. What does that means?
What is strongly typed first? Weakly type, strongly type, you know in C#, right? What is strongly typed? Exactly the same pattern, same data type. Okay, weakly type means you are not mentioning anything. Hello? Hello, you there, Pallavi? Hello? Okay.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah. So basically, what is a strongly type? What is weakly type? First, we can understand. Strongly typed in the sense, here you are not mentioning any string data type only, integer data type only, okay, and the float data. That type of restrictions are not there. Whenever you want to specific any specific data, any specific type you want to be restricted, then only we have to use strongly, okay. And the data classes we have used before of this one prefixes. Required fields and all we are not used till now, okay. And while going to add this views also, there we have here this partial views and layouts, as well as it is creating a strongly typed view. Okay, I'll explain. Here we are not going to select any strongly typed view.
But in case, so directly we are clicking on that index and view, not using view bag, right?
Yes. Mhm.
Creating a strongly typed means right clicking on the index and going to that strongly typed checkbox, not using view bag, right?
Yeah, not you. This is only, these are all the things for data exchanging purpose. Just like one of the state management.
Okay. Okay. So not we don't use much these view bag and all.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So earlier we just created, but we are not going to show anything. But now we are requesting whatever cookie information is there, that cookie information we are going to retrieving from that. Okay. So if you want to create a cookie, what we can use? Create of this response dot cookies of name equal to value. And you want to be retrieve this particular cookie information, then what we can use here, request dot cookies of value. So whatever earlier the cookie information is there, now we are going to retrieve cookies data. Request dot cookies of what name we have given, the same name we can use here. Now the same thing, if you want to be apply any sessions related. Style whatever you want, you can write it here. Because HTML supporting for this. So for HTML controls we can write. And you don't want to show this one, then we can say password. And we need to have a submit button. Now we can write the controller. Whatever method name we have given here, the same method name we can use here. Go to this and result validate.
Or you can see her in Skype. Oh, she's come back.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the way we are going to write the validate method. So now we can use these details.
PC is not, screen is not shared, ma'am.
Screen is not shared. No?
Yeah. We can see now.
Can I see it now?
Yes. We are able to see.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, I can see.
That's what I'm calling hello, you are not.
No, your voice was not, I guess the system got freeze or something. You were not able to hear your voice.
Okay, now can you hear me?
Yeah, now it's fine. So when you re-logged in or something, then we could able to hear.
So this is already you have seen in the last session, right? So we created a method called as what method we are calling, the same method name. We just invoke here. Okay, and form collection. Which form we are the same here we can mention form collection here. Now what we need to do, this is the username. Data is coming from the text box. Now we are going to call the text box. That value will be assigned to here. Okay, and then we just says that return to redirection. So what is welcome and what is home? Did you remember?
Yes, the welcome is a method, the action result method, and the home is the controller name.
Yes. So now what we have to do next? We need to write.
We have to create the this validate.
This is welcome. Because till now we didn't write now. So now we are going to write this. Okay. So now we can going to return to the view. So we came from index page. we are verifying the validation. After that, we are redirecting to welcome. So now we are going to write welcome. Okay.
Okay.
So now welcome is the view. So such type of view we should create. So right click, add the view, that name is welcome. So first we came to here and it is going to take the text values, keep it into the session. Now it is going to redirect into welcome. So welcome we cannot say directly because every page has one action result method. So first it can understand the action result, then only it will navigate.